Good evening. Welcome to the April 21st, 2016 Board of Education meeting. Mr. Strasser, will you call the roll, please?
Horsley.
Here.
Miracle.
Here.
Faulkner.
Here.
Bryant.
Here.
Scott Dracy.
Here.
And would you just stand for the pledge, please? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moving on to item 4 on the agenda. You okay?
You right there, boss?
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on to item 4, can we get a motion for the approval of the agenda?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Miracle, can we get a second?
Second.
A second by Ms. Scott Geraci. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Miracle.
Yes.
Scott Dracy.
Yes.
Horsley.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Faulkner.
Yes. Item 5, approval of the minutes is listed. Can we get a motion to approve the minutes?
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Bryant. Can we get a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Horsley. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Bryant.
Yes.
Horsley.
Yes.
Miracle.
Yes.
Scott Dracy.
Yes.
Faulkner.
Yes. And puts us at presentations. Mr. Modio.
Mr. Faulkner, members of the board, we have a number of presentations this evening, beginning with Laura Ferguson, our Avenues for Success Director. Laura, if you'd like to come on down.
And I've changed my total look, so don't be surprised when I get up there.
Okay, we have Andrea also from Avenues for Success. Andrea's also a phenomenal social studies teacher for us at the middle school. And Laura, you did change your look, but we always have to adapt here, so the floor is yours. Andrea, you're supposed to tell the superintendent there's a change or something like that.
Sorry. I didn't know.
All right.
As Mr. Amodio said, I'm representing Avenues for Success tonight, and I'm going to talk about how we use technology at the middle school and high school level in our program. This year we implemented the use of Google Classroom to send and submit our lesson plans and attendance each month. Each club provider was given an account and knows the location of our documents now. They don't have to search through email anymore to find that document, print it, and handwrite it out, and then scan it and email it to Mrs. Ferguson. We can also post instructions and announcements with our documents that are easy for our staff to find. Our files are organized by month, so they're really easy to find, and our providers can submit completed attendance and lesson plans with the click of a button. The benefits to this technology use are that we have common format now. Our lesson plans are all in a common format. We have prompts and graphic organizers within them to ensure that each of our lesson plans meet our grant requirements. Our attendance sheets also have prompts to ensure accurate data collection, and some of our data can flow into our end of year data sheet, which saves us time and reduces human error. Staff responsible for collecting and using the data have easy access to all of our lesson plans and attendance sheets in Google Classroom. On the student end, we implemented Reading and Math Expressway. In this, students complete 30 minutes of computer-based reading and math before participating in our clubs. The goals of Expressway are to meet our grant requirements, improve our reading and math skills, and increase our scores on our state tests in reading and math. Our reading program is Marie Carbo. Sorry, I needed to advance. Our reading program is Marie Carbo. At the beginning of our program, our students took an assessment, and that placed each student at their independent reading level. Then a program was generated to help students improve their own reading skills. Students used Marie Carbo for about 23 weeks, twice a week, for that 30 minutes, and the average student growth in reading level is 7 months. For math, we used the ALEX program, and students were placed in a course based on their grade level and teacher recommendation. Excuse me. Students took an assessment for ALEX as well, and a program was generated based on those assessment results. On average, our students have completed 25% of their course, and they did ALEX for about 18 weeks, twice a week. We implemented that a little bit later than the Marie Carbo program to transition our students into that 30 minutes and to kind of give ourselves a little bit of a breather because it was kind of a difficult start. So our students are demonstrating expected growth in both programs given the amount of time that they're working at the beginning of each club day. So what's next for us? We're always looking to improve our programs, and that includes our data collection and our reporting to the state. So we're exploring the use of CAP 60. That's a data management system that will utilize student information from DAZZLE and hope to improve the accuracy of our data and save our staff members time, which would also save our program money. It will also provide an all-in-one data collection system. It will provide a parent portal for enrollment and avenues for success, and a scanning system to take club attendance. That's all I have.
Andrea, a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
What kind of difference have you seen with, because I know you've been working with Avenues for Success 21st Century Care for a while. How has this basically impacted or helped staff, students, going to more technology-based?
For the staff, it has definitely saved us time. Having all of our documents in one place, it definitely saves Laura a lot of time and Angie a lot of time and myself. Any of us who have to collect that data and put it together, it saves us a ton of time. It also saves us money in making copies, and we used a ton of copies before, and so now we've reduced that a great deal. On the student end, I think it's improved their skills, but it probably did hurt our attendance a little bit. Students are kind of burnt at 3 o'clock. They're not super excited about doing math and reading. But I think that as the years go on, that we might see an improvement there because students will just be used to it then. Since it was new and they didn't have to do it last year, you get a little kickback.
Have we provided sufficient training for the staff?
Absolutely. Yeah, we had a PD at the beginning of the year to how to use the Google Classroom and the docs and the sheets and stuff. So anyone who attended the training was definitely trained. And then Pam Bowers helped train us in Marie Carbo and Alex.
Great. Andrew, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our next presentation this evening is our monthly Gear Up Grant presentation. Just without stealing Ms. Hines' thunder, the Gear Up Grant is a federal grant that Norwood City Schools are one of 4 districts out of the entire state, out of 614 districts that have earned this grant. What this grant does is it provides financial assistance to any student who graduates Norwood City Schools, who graduates from Norwood High School, financial assistance to go to college anywhere throughout the United States. That financial assistance up to $1,000 per year. Besides just the financial assistance, there's a great deal of funds that are also set aside to provide for staff to support the process of our students beginning in 7th grade all the way up through 12th grade for college visits, applications, financial aid, focus on areas of interest that they may want to pursue someday. And so I'd like to introduce Maureen Heinz. I will tell you after the 8-minute presentation she's going to make,
You're dipping
gonna
in
see
my
that we
time,
have the
boss.
right person. So, all right, clock goes now.
Okay, so I can email that 8 minutes. Hi, everybody, welcome. As I pass these out, I'm going to have our newest member, Elena Way, introduce herself and talk about the big day next week.
All right. Good evening. As she said, I'm Elena Way, and I'm the newest member of the Gear Up team. I am replacing Jamie Kemp for the rest of the school year, who is out on family leave. I'm actually new to the Cincinnati area. My family is currently in the process of relocating here. My husband is from here, though, so we moved back home to be closer to family and friends, and it's been great. We came from Columbus, where I attended The Ohio State University and got my master's in school counseling, and I was a guidance counselor up there for 6 years. And I'd like to extend a thank you to everyone in this room. In the 3 weeks I've been in Norwood, I felt welcomed, respected, and everyone's very happy to help me if I don't know where I'm going, need directions somewhere, or I'm not exactly sure who to talk to about something I need to take care of. So thank you very much. So board members, as you'll see in the packet Maureen just handed out, the top is the invitation that we mailed out to families last week to attend our college and decision day, which is Friday, April 29th in the afternoon. Below that is the flyer that was handed out to the students and posted around the building for the seniors. All seniors, in order to earn their way to the college and decision signing day stage, they had to meet all this criteria. They had to have applied to their college or program of choice, been accepted, and confirmed to that university. So it was a lot of work for the students, teachers, and all of us to get all of these students there. But all the students on the stage on Friday are ready to go with their post-secondary plans. So that's really exciting, and we're proud of them. Okay. Next, in case you can't make it on Friday, is a draft of our program. And what's really exciting is that admission reps from all the colleges that our students are attending, as well as the Army recruiters, will be in attendance, and they will be introducing the students to the crowd of teachers, students, family, friends, and the community. Next is our most updated list of students and their current post-secondary choice. This is a very liquid document. It changes almost every day, but we will have it nailed down next week. In the lead right now is UC Blue Ash. 21 of our students have confirmed to go there next year.
21?
Yes. Second place is NKU with 12 students, and then third place is Wright State University with 6. And then both UC and Cincy State have 5 students confirmed so far.
Elena, what's our total right now?
Our total number, we have 79 students
79.
confirmed with their post-secondary plans. So that includes apprenticeships, military, and college plans.
79, let's hear it, 79.
So yes, very exciting. And then finally in your packet, board members, is an example of the certificates we will be handing out to the students who have earned them next Friday based on their post-secondary choice. They'll either get a college signing day or decision day certificate. All students will say the pledge that they commit to attend the university of their choice, earn that degree, or continuing to develop their career skills in their chosen field. It will be signed by them. Walked across the stage, congratulated, and received their Gear Up scholarship from Mr. Bing from Ohio Department of Regents. So we're really excited to have him there to present the scholarships to our students who have worked very hard to earn it.
Do you guys have any questions?
Any questions about signing day on Friday?
Okay, well, we hope everyone's there. Now, mine isn't as exciting. I am just going to briefly show you the results from the APR. We have to, of course, with this grant being for 7 years total, we're in year 2, produce, Elena, I'm going to let you get these out while I keep talking.
I'm on my way.
Sorry. We have to submit a lot of data, and we're not going to talk about all this data tonight, but I know you guys will go home tonight, sit at your kitchen table, and read it all. But the most important highlights are a thank you again to our parents and our students. We had to do a survey, which is very important to get feedback from our community on how Gear Up's doing. And we were the highest in the state of Ohio. We had a 70.25% parent return survey. No one ever gets that, to be honest with you. Teachers were like excited. They're like, homework isn't as good as 70.25%. So I do want to thank the parents in this audience and our parents in our community that 70% of the parents of grades 7 through 12 took the time to fill out the Gear Up Scholarship Survey. And that's huge because their input is very valued. So over the summer and all of it, we are going to look at what our strengths are. And those questions, as you all took it in this room, concerning financial assistance, concerning college admissions, but we are going to take the results of those surveys and make our work plan. With the students, it was 84% did the survey, and it was completed, and you guys can read it. It'll be very interesting for you all to see what the community feels Gear Up is doing, and the kids, and what we need to do better, or what we're doing really well. The second piece is the hardcore questionnaire data, which goes down to the services, but number of students that have been served from March 31st to March 31st, 957. 208 have been mentored. 857 of them had academic career counseling. 128 had job visit, job shadowing, career counseling. 130 had workshops, and 95 attended family and cultural events. So our APR was submitted. Everything looks great. The money will keep coming. The grant will keep coming. All is good. Thank you very much. Any questions?
I do have one question for you.
Okay, Rob.
So we have 79 of our seniors, soon to graduate, already signed, sealed, delivered, committed where they're going.
Correct, sir. And orientation scheduled. Yes.
Mr. Winterrod, what's our anticipated graduation number?
Okay.
About 130.
So we got 79 out of 130 already set.
Yep, set to go. To be on that stage, they had to be credible.
That's great work.
Thank
That's
you.
outstanding.
Thank you. And lots of money behind it.
Thank you, Maureen. For our next presentation, it's listed as letter C, Athletic Department Grant, and we've had to kind of keep this undercover because the person who may be receiving an award here in a minute, he wouldn't have come. And so, Mr. Winterrod, if you could come up and begin this process.
Good evening. Thank you very much. About a month ago, Charlie, if you stand up and come over here next to me, from California Casualty called me on the phone and said, hey, do you know J.D. Faust? You know, he sent us this letter and he won this money. And I was really excited whenever there's some free money to be given out. And what Charlie and I and Mr. Modio decided that this would be a surprise for J.D., that he wrote a grant for the Norwood High School football team specifically, and out of the people who also applied, JD won. So tonight, JD, if you would come down here. Charlie is here from California Casualty to give the check, which he already has in his hand, for $1,500 to the Norwood High School football team. And we are very appreciative of that. JD had forgotten about it when Charlie came tonight. We met up here and I said, hey, do you know who she is? Do you know California Casualty? And he was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. But then once he heard it was $1,500, he quickly remembered. Charlie, you want to say a few words?
Sure. Good evening, everybody. So it's always a pleasure to work with Norwood schools. I'm so appreciative of JD taking the time out to write us a grant. The reason why Norwood was chosen was because of the words that he put into the grant. It was, you could just tell that he really cared about the players and this athletic program, and there's so many applicants this year. I'm actually on the committee that picks it, and there were a lot out of Ohio. It was a really difficult pick, but I'm really happy to be here to present the money, and I know that Norwood loves their football team, and yeah, so thank you for writing to us. We really appreciate it. Thanks.
JD and Charlotte, if you guys come down here, I'd like to get a picture. We'll release this to the meeting.
One more.
Congratulations. And if you notice why Mr. Faust seems a little soggy, it started to sprinkle at our JV baseball game, so I ran to my car. And JD stayed there and watched us make it an official game. And I know when he left, we just hit a 3-run homer to make it 7-0 over Marymount. So congratulations, JD. Appreciate your hard work and how much you care about our kids. So job well done. All right, the next item on our agenda, our last group of presentations for the evening are, speaking for myself and on behalf of the Board of Education, is the favorite part of every one of our board meetings. That's a presentation of our Rising Star students. Each building has 3 students per month that the staff will nominate as Rising Stars. And a child is nominated or chosen to be a Rising Star based on their effort, their attitude, their character, and just what they do during the school day. So when I call your name, come down, see Board President Faulkner. He has a certificate for you, and then come on down the blue carpet, starting all the way down here by the podium, and everybody will stay up here in that line until we're completely finished. And then our executive assistant, Ms. Havlin, has a number of pictures to get. Then we will take a break, and we'll take you out in the lobby, and she has more pictures to take, because what will be in the next issue of the Norwood Star, to be the May issue, will be what I read about you has been written up by the teachers who nominated our students in here. That, as well as a myriad of pictures of our Rising Star students, will be in the next issue of the Norwood Star, as well as in the next couple days it'll be on the front page of our website. So we'll begin with our Norwood High School Rising Star students for the month of April. They are Rachel Mills, Hope Lautenschlager, and Austin Blankenship. Hope, did I pronounce your name correctly? Was I close?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. With a name like Amodio, I'm used to getting names mispronounced, so I try to do my best. So, Rachel Mills is a hardworking student who always gives 100% in all that she does. She is a conscientious student who shows a strong commitment to all of her classes. Most importantly, she has a wonderful, positive attitude and brings joy to those around her. She has been a great help as a student office worker this year as well. Rachel has a type of maturity you hope to see in a student who is soon headed off to college. She makes good choices for herself while making those around her better. Multiple teachers commented that Rachel is a quiet leader in the classroom and an engaged learner who always contributes to a great classroom discussion. Most of all, she is genuinely sweet young lady with a great heart and a great personality. Congratulations, Rachel. Throughout her years at Norwood, Hope has grown tremendously. A girl who was once very shy and reserved has come out of her shell as a vibrant and fun-loving young woman. Hope is a leader in her class. It is obvious the younger students look to her for so much guidance and support. She is very aware of who around her needs extra help and will always easily give it. Hope's sweet and endearing nature is why she is so well liked by adults as well as her peers. Her senior year is bittersweet. We are so proud of Hope as she is ready for the next step in her life, but she will be sadly missed by each of her friends and teachers. She is such a wonderful asset to her class. It will be truly not the same here in this building without her. Norwood should be very proud of the beautiful woman Hope has become both inside and out. Congratulations. Now, you will find each month sometime we have students that are not here because many of these same students are very involved in after-school activities, clubs, teams, so often they can't make it. Austin Blankenship is a type of student who teachers rave about time and time again. Mr. Geraci stated that he performs consistently well in chemistry. He has a terrific attitude towards learning, completes assignments on time, and provides answers when called upon. He has taken his prior knowledge in science to a higher level. He can relate how chemistry is part of everyday life. Other teachers comment on how polite, well-mannered, and conscientious he is. Austin is the type of student who is not afraid to ask questions and is a leader in the sense that he doesn't let himself get brought down by others who act up in class. He cares more about being a good student than he does about others think of him. Austin always has a smile on his face and makes those around him better as well. He has persevered through a traumatic leg injury in the fall while never getting behind in classwork and maintained excellent grades. Austin is an asset to Norwood High School and simply makes it a better place. Students and staff in our school have the highest respect for him and appreciate his great attitude. Congratulations, Austin. Norwood Middle School Rising Star students for the month of April are Haley Baker, Michael Wood, and Elizabeth Banderas Rodriguez. Haley Baker is the 8th grade Rising Star student for the month of April. She is talented, hardworking, dedicated, kind, cooperative, respectful, and mature. Haley keeps herself busy during the school year and away from trouble. She surrounds herself with people that will lift her up, not pull her down. Haley's teachers feel that she is a wonderful role model for her peers at the school. Academically, Haley excels. She works well with others and naturally becomes a leader during her peer group work. Her short-term goal is to earn straight A's her entire 8th grade year. Beyond academics, Haley plays volleyball, basketball, and is a part of National and Junior Honor Society and is heavily involved in her church youth group. Haley is planning on attending the University of Cincinnati after high school and studying to become an athletic trainer. Haley would definitely do great things with your future. She is one of the reasons that Norwood Middle School is an excellent place. Congratulations, Haley. Norwood Middle School is proud to announce Michael Wood as a Rising Star student for the month of April. As a 7th grader at the middle school, Michael makes it his goal to demonstrate all of the school's pride and peace builder characteristics in the way he treats others. Michael is an intelligent, well-mannered young man who thrives in an academic environment. He puts an extreme amount of effort into his studies, and it certainly shows. Michael, in the words of Mr. Mayfield, is a rock star, and he continues to set high expectations for himself and others in school. In addition to his learning, Michael plays football and basketball for the 7th grade team and participates in weightlifting during the off-season. As you would expect, Michael has clearly defined goals for himself, and he plans on earning straight A's and B's throughout his middle school career. Although he's undecided on his college major, Michael wants to attend The Ohio State University after graduation from high school. Norwood Middle School is expecting amazing things from Michael Wood in the future. Congratulations, Michael. Norwood Middle School is proud to announce Lizbeth Banderas Rodriguez as a Rising Star student for the month of April. This 7th grader is the epitome of hard work. Lizbeth takes her time, asks questions, and utilizes all the help that is available for her to be extra successful in school. Along with her work ethic, Lizbeth displays a strong sense of character and treats others with kindness and respect. She is quite a well-rounded student too, because Lizbeth is a member of the middle school track team and participates in Taekwondo locally. Certainly students like Lizbeth set a great example for others. She's also set some lofty goals for herself. She wants to get straight A's and B's all throughout middle school, and she wants to successfully graduate high school with the class of 2021. Eventually, she'd like to apply to multiple colleges and pursue her love for dance and choreography. Norwood Middle School is expecting amazing things from Lizbeth Banderas Rodriguez in the future. Students like Lizbeth are what make Norwood Middle School great. Congratulations. Sharpsburg Elementary and Primary School's Rising Star students for the month of April are Randall Lee Morgan, Jacob Jackson, and Marie Carter. Sharpsburg Primary Kindergarten team would like to nominate Randall Lee Morgan for Rising Star. Randall Lee comes to school each day prepared and ready to learn. She sets a good example for others by displaying champ behavior every day. Randall Lee is very sweet and a good friend to all of her classmates. She's always putting others before herself. Randall Lee is a hard worker and a wonderful participant in class. She's always given 110%. She knows all of her sight words and is a wonderful author and mathematician. Her teachers would like to thank her parents for the support and commitment towards her education. The kindergarten team is very proud of Randall Lee and all of her accomplishments this year. Randall Lee is a Super Bulldog champ. Congratulations, Randall Lee. Sharpsburg Elementary 3rd grade team would like to nominate Jacob Jackson for the Rising Star Award. Jacob is a wonderful example of what it means to be a hard-working 3rd grader. He comes to school every day with a smile on his face and excitement for learning. He tries his best, and when he's stuck in a question, he continues to work and does not give up. Jacob is kind to everyone. He offers to help teachers with tasks in the room. When a student was getting ready for the day, she dropped her belongings all over the floor. Colored pencils, crayons, and books went flying. Who was the first one to help? Jacob. He is such a warm and caring person and a great addition to Sharpsburg's third grade. Keep up the fabulous work and attitude. Super Sharpsburg Bulldog Jacob, we're all so proud of you. Sharpsburg Elementary 5th grade team has chosen Marie Carter as the rising star. Marie Carter is an absolute delight to have in class. She was always smiling and in an awesome mood. She takes great pride in her work. Everything she does is done neatly and correctly. If other students are out, we can always count on Marie to have beautifully written notes for the students to copy. She's extremely helpful to all. If a student needs help, she is willing to help. If any teachers or adult needs help, she's willing to help. There she is, willing and able. Congratulations, Marie. Norwood View Elementary School's Rising Star students for the month of April are Jason Vasquez Almangor, Emily Alexander, and Rita Alcantara. Norwood View Elementary School is proud to present 6th grader Jason Vasquez Almangor as a Rising Star student for the month. Jason is quiet in class, works hard, and is both responsible and respectful. After lunch, Jason voluntarily cleans up the cafeteria every day before heading out to recess, where he is often observed kicking a ball around with his friend Frankie. He is athletic and plays soccer for Norwood View. Jason's favorite subject in school is social studies because he enjoys learning about the past. Although Jason is quiet, he has a great sense of humor, which earned him the nickname Toast. Congratulations, Jason. You have earned this recognition. Tremendous job. The kindergarten rising star for the month of April is Emily Alexander. Emily is a wonderful example of a hardworking Norwood View kindergartner looks like. She's eager to learn, helpful to her classmates and teachers, and above all, she's kind to everyone she meets. On a daily basis, Emily displays characteristics of a peace builder. She is respectful, responsible, and always offers kind words and praise to others, and she notices when others have been hurt. Emily comes to school each day with a smile on her face, ready to learn. Emily's smile and positive attitude is contagious, and I am so happy to have her in class. Norwood View is proud to have Emily Alexander as a student in our school. Congratulations. Norwood View would like to nominate Rita Alcantara for this month's 3rd grade Rising Star. Rita puts forth an incredible effort with every assignment she completes, be it in classwork, homework, and simply all assignments. Rita is never shy to ask for help if she is in need. She is a leader in and out of the classroom. She has a kind heart and helps those around her when she sees a student in need. She has such a positive attitude every day as well. Her smile brings cheer to everyone and her teacher. Keep up the great work. On our final school, Williams Avenue Elementary's Rising Star students for the month of April are Destiny Rice, Vanessa Brewer, and Alan Nolasco de Leon. Destiny Rice is a 6th grade Rising Star for Williams Avenue Elementary. Destiny is a hardworking student who is also cheerful, positive, and outgoing. Her smile is contagious. She can brighten anyone's day with a funny comment and laugh. She works very hard to meet her goals and always tries her best in the classroom. Destiny wants to do well and puts forth a terrific attitude in all of her classes. She is helpful to others around her, including students, staff members, and even substitute teachers. We can always count on Destiny to be a champ student who always works to the best of her ability. She gives her best effort no matter the situation, and her dedication is impressive. Destiny is also an amazing athlete and dancer whose talents are beyond compare. We are proud to have Destiny as our Rising Star student for the month of April. We know that she will be continuing to rise to the challenge as she continues throughout the Norwood City School District. Congratulations. Williams Avenue 5th grade would like to nominate Vanessa Brewer for the Williams Avenue Rising Star. Vanessa is an amazing student that comes to school every day energized and ready to learn. She is always well prepared for school and enthusiastic about all of her subjects. She is engaged in class discussions and gives 100% every day. She demonstrates all the qualities of an ambitious student who is willing to work hard and advocate for herself when needed. Vanessa is a friend to everyone in school and never gets involved in drama or cliques. She represents all the qualities we look for in peace builders and champ students. We're very proud to have Vanessa as a 5th grade Williams Wildcat. Congratulations. Alan Nolasco de Leon is currently a 4th grade student here at Williams Avenue Elementary. Alan is nominated as a Rising Star for the following reasons. He consistently strives for excellence in all that he does. Alan is very well liked by his peer group and comes to school each day ready to work hard in class. Alan is kind, cooperative, helpful, and enthusiastic, and always so eager to participate in class. Alan is a fantastic role model for others and continues to demonstrate peace builder characteristics in all that he does. Mrs. Crouch and I are both very impressed. Alan is simply a rock star 4th grader. Congratulations, Alan.
Perfect. Very nice. Okay, we ready? 1, 2, 3. And one more. Very good. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. At this point, we'll take a couple-minute break. Everybody who got an award who's up here tonight, we need to get more pictures of you out in the lobby, so follow our executive assistant, Ms. Havlin, and we'll take a couple-minute break here.
Tracy.
We do not have any items for any student trips. So we don't need to approve anything.
Don't need a motion.
Moving on to item 8, personnel, Mr. Modia.
Yes, Mr. President, members of the board, I have a number of items under personnel this evening. Beginning with letter A, we have 6 resignations. Letter B, employment. Number 1, teacher contracts 2016-17 school year. A, personnel on first one-year contract, 3 individuals. Number 2, classified substitutes for the current 2015-16 school year, 1 individual. Number 3, resolution to hire non-certified coaches advisors, 2015-16 school year. Number 4, supplemental contracts, 2015-16 school year. Technology integration specialist, 2015-16 school year, 1 individual. Summer school, 1 individual. Athletics, 2 individuals. Extended days, 1 individual. Supplemental contracts, 2016-17 school year, 1 individual. In letter C, change of status, 1 individual. Letter D, child care leave of absence for the 2016-17 school year, 1 individual.
Can I get a motion for items 8, A through D?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Miracle, can we get a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Scott-Geraci, any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Miracle?
Yes.
Scott Geraci?
Yes.
Horsley?
Yes.
Bryant?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes.
Before I go on with the remainder of my significant amount of personnel recommendations tonight, I would like to take a second, and you are now officially hired as our new basketball coach, Pete. If you could stand up and say a couple words.
I'd just like to thank JD, Rob, and the board for this opportunity. I'm really looking forward to continue to work with the kids in Norwood. I've loved this place the past 3 years. I look forward to giving many more years here. Just excited to get the off-season going with the kids and looking forward to the season coming up. So thank you.
Congratulations, Pete.
Thanks.
Pete, on behalf of myself and the board, y'all better win. How's that?
No pressure.
We're happy to have you, Pete. No pressure. All right, letter E, resolution to non-renew for the 2015-16 school year effective 5/25/2015 2016. Number 1, non-renewal of classified substitutes, 28 individuals. Number 2, non-renewal of physical therapist, 1 individual. Non-renewal of educational aides and student assistant aides, 54 individuals. Takes you all the way over to the bottom of the next page. Number 4, non-renewal of 21st Century Grant after-school program coordinator and assistant program coordinator, 2 individuals. Number 5, non-renewal of Avenues for Success staff after-school club providers, 63 individuals. Please note that all the non-renewals in letter E, these are all procedural as they're funded by grant monies, so therefore procedurally we have to non-renew them every year. As in our after-school providers, 21st Century Grant, that's all paid for by federal 21st Century Grant money. And then all of our aides and student assistants are procedurally by contract non-renewed every year, and then they're rehired typically in the August, hope to do a little bit earlier this year, maybe the July board meeting, that we rehire based on performance and need, student need. So that concludes all of my personnel this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Amodio. Can we get a motion for approval of items 8E 1 through 5?
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Bryant. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Horsley. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Bryant?
Yes.
Horsley?
Yes.
Miracle?
Yes.
Scott Tracy?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes. Moving on to item 11 now. Finance report, Mr. Miracle.
Thank you, Mr. President. By recommendation of committee, I'd like to make a motion for item 11A, approval of financial reports March 2015. Item B, approval of transfers, all from the general fund as listed. And item C, approval of Scarlet and Gray cleaning contract June 1st, 2016 through May 31st, 2018.
We have a motion for items 11, A through C. Can we get a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ms. Scott Geraci. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Miracle?
Yes.
Scott Tracy?
Yes.
Horsley?
Yes.
Bryant?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes. Moving on to item 12, hearing to the public. We have no requests. Item 13, board announcements. None? Oh, okay. Item 14, superintendent's report.
Yeah, I just have several items for my superintendent's report. First, congratulations to our high school boys track team. 2 weeks ago, we won the prestigious Madeira Invitational, which is one of the most difficult, most prestigious small school track invitationals, and we won for the first time ever. And then a week ago, we took on 2 state powers in track, Thurgood Marshall and Trotwood Madison out of Dayton, and we finished second by 3 points, and we were actually winning going into the last event. So I could not be prouder of our 15-member boys track team. Also this year at invitationals, we've beaten Mason, Indian Hill, Sycamore, and St. Xavier. Little old Norwood has taken on the big schools, and we beat them. So we're looking for great things for the Southern Buckeye tournament at the end of the year, and then moving on to the state. Second, I'd like to congratulate all of our student participants for just a tremendous artwork that's still out in the hallways at our arts fair. That is one of the greatest days that we have in our district in a year. You know, so much of our student work when it comes to athletics or even performing arts are on display all the time. Concerts, programs, competitions, athletic events, games. But when we have an opportunity for our student artwork and just to be put on display as it was this past Sunday, and a great deal of it's still up, and just tremendous appreciation for all of our student artists, and also for all of what our staff, all the work that they have put in. And then finally, just a belated happy birthday. I need to wish to Miss Eshman, turned 43, so congratulations to Miss Eshman. So that closes my superintendent's report this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Amodio. Item 15, Trader's report, Ms. Horsley.
I was unable to attend the meeting this past month, so I will have another update when I can attend.
How you doing?
Okay, moving on to item 16, Avenues for Success, Ms. Horsley.
So again, I was unable to attend the meeting this past month, but just want to remind everybody that on May 14th, we are having the Glow for the Cure event out on the back field. It starts at 5. And just want everyone to make it if they can, because there's going to be an amazing view of hot air balloons.
Very good, thank you. Item 17, legislative report, Mr. Miracle.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd just like to give everyone an update on the state superintendent position. A handful of local educators, including Governor John Kasich's former education advisor, are among the 44 applicants for Ohio's next school superintendent.
The board's search firm, the Iowa-based Ray & Associates, named 5 finalists who will be interviewed, and board members will meet April 28th to likely add to that list. The new superintendent will replace Richard Ross, who retired December 31st. Like 2 of the applicants hoping to succeed him, Ross was a former education advisor to Kasich and also served as Randall Schools superintendent. That's all I have for you this evening, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Miracle. Item 18, meeting notification. All the meetings listed below will be held in the Board of Education meeting room unless noted, located at 2132 Williams Avenue. The committee meeting Tuesday, May the 10th at 5:30, and then the regular board meeting Thursday, May 19th, here in the high school mini auditorium.
Mr. Faulkner, we do have a special meeting next Thursday at 6 p.m., but we just sent the notice out today, so that's why it didn't make the agenda, but it has made the public notice required by statute.
That's
It's April 28th at 6 p.m. in the board office.
Very good. Can I get a motion to accept these meetings?
So,
Motion by Mr. Miracle. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bryan. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Miracle?
Yes.
Bryant?
Yes.
Horsley?
Yes.
Scott Dracy?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes. Moving on to the next item on our agenda, executive session. In accordance with Ohio Revised Code 121.22 G1, the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official, or the investigation of charges or complaints against public employee, official, licensee, or regulated individual. Can I get a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Horsley, second by Ms. Scott Geraci. Any discussion? Call the roll, please.
Horsley?
Yes.
Scott Dracy?
Yes.
Miracle?
Yes.
Bryant?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes. We are in executive session at 6:52 p.m.